An amazing weekend for you. How does it feel to be junior world champion?
Yeah, it's amazing. Didn't think I was going to be racing. About a week ago, I thought I'd broken my wrist, but it was really bad, bruise in my bone. Couldn't move it, and then yeah, now I'm here, world junior champ. So I feel it's so cool. Travel was 30 hours of travel, furthest country away. So yeah, it was definitely worth it.
I had no idea about the wrist. It certainly did not look like it in your riding.
Yeah.
How did it feel with the wrist? I mean, were you in any pain? Was it uncomfortable, or did it feel alright?
I think the adrenaline took over, and it was just so exciting in the moment. There was so much going on that I forgot about it, so that was good.
And how did you find the track? Deep sand. Yesterday was very deep. Today was still pretty rough though.
Yeah, I liked yesterday quite a lot, but I loved the track. It was a very good track, and shout out to the whole team that did all the track work. They did an amazing job, and it was an awesome event.
And have you raced tracks like this before? Have you got stuff like that at home or not? And do you like challenging bumpy tracks like that?
Yeah, I love it so much. When I walked the track this morning, I was like, oh, they prepped the whole thing, but then it ended up getting rough, so I was happy about that. But back home we don't have much. We have one sand track and it's quite far away, so just adapted when we came over and rode 3 times before this, and yeah, it looked like it worked.
And when did you get over to Europe?
I got over here about 2 weeks ago, but then I got injured, so I only rode 2 times or 3 times.
Okay. And how have you found being, I'm assuming, in the Netherlands? How do you find it? It's probably quite a bit different from home, but obviously your dad's experience, so he can obviously help you.
Yeah, my dad helps me understand some stuff, but I love it over here, so maybe I could see myself here next year in MX if there's an option.
And obviously your 2 motos were quite different. The first one you were second, Erniker crashed, and then you controlled it at the front. Second one, very different, in a few battles there.
Yeah.
How were your motos from your perspective?
Yeah, the first one was some of the best. There wasn't much that I could have done better. Just amazing start. I did it to perfection. Then some guy came around the outside, and then he crashed trying to push it. The track was very hard where he crashed, and then I was just riding my own race. I was pushing pretty hard, but the French rider behind me was keeping me honest, about 5 seconds behind, but held it there and rode a good race. And then race 2 was a bit different. I let the clutch go a bit too fast, attacked it, and it bogged, and then I was like outside the top 10 and just battled my way through, trying a bit of hard, and I crashed on the last lap trying to pass for second, but the fastest get up I've ever had in my life. I was just straight on my bike and going again, but it looked like it worked. And
I mean, from the first lap of Sakamoto, I could see Leoc was leading. When did you realise that you needed to get into third to be world champion? I'm sure your dad was in the pit boards doing a good job.
Well, I didn't even know. My dad said need P3. I thought I was in 5th, but I was actually in 4th, and so I didn't think I'd won. And I came across the line a little bit angry that I'd crashed and lost the world title. And then I seen world champ and everyone was cheering, and I was like, no way.
Amazing. In terms of for the rest of the season, what are your plans now? Do you stay in Europe much longer, or do you head straight home?
Well, I just got note after I won the World Championship that I'm racing the Czech Republic round for the EMX 85, so that'll be pretty wicked in 1 week, and then head home, have a bit of a break from riding and recover, and then we go to Australia for Supercross. That's a great series. And then also I've been invited to go race in Australia, Motocross the Nations for the Yamaha 85 Cup.
Oh, yeah.
So there's an option there to go do that, which would be pretty awesome.
And watching you race, you don't actually look that fast, but you're very smooth, precise. Is that something your dad's drilled into you since you've been very young? It's almost like watching your dad 20 years ago.
Yeah. Oh well, most people wouldn't even think I'd probably qualify when you watch me, but because there's just no movement, no revs, no action, it's just hit my marks and good technique, and that's why it looks slow, but on the stopwatch it works out pretty good.
Exactly. And apart from obviously your dad, what's he like on you? I mean, he's been in your shoes trying to make a name for himself, but at the minute it should probably just be fun. Is he hard on you, or is it up to you if you want to go and ride?
Yeah, well, he just tells me his honest opinion, and that's it. best dad I could think of, and helps me a lot with all my racing technique, everything apart. And same with my mum and my family back home. They were up. It's the opposite time at night, so my whole cousins and mum and that, they were watching at 2 a.m. in the morning the race, and we were on the phone to her and she was just next level happy. So my family's a big part of my success.
And obviously at the minute there's loads of brothers succeeding. You've got the Lawrence brothers, the Coonan brothers, you've got the Latvian Reslis brothers, you've got your brother. What's it like doing this with him and experiencing that for him? And the Townleys are going to be on the block soon, I think.
Yeah, they're coming to get you guys. No, my brother is awesome. He'll win the world title in a couple of years, I think. He's only just turned the age to race, and he was running 12th today, so that's pretty amazing for him, and he learnt a lot today with a couple stuff, so it's awesome experience for him to come and learn and hopefully win the world title in a couple of years.
And next year, you'll probably be on a 125 next year?
Yeah, that's the plan. We'll just see how my growth goes, and it's not a rush to get up the bike. We'll just take it with my growth, and if I do grow, we'll probably come in EMX when I'm on a 125, and that'll probably be the plan if it's available.
So you definitely want to come and do EMX then?
Yeah, I think the EMX is a great program, and I think I could get a lot out of it if I came and raced.
Great to hear. Thank you very much for your time.